Hello, I'm Mal Walden. It's just over 40 years now since a 20-cent coin was tossed in the air which determined the fate of 3 of my news colleagues. I was among several journalists at Channel 7 who put up our hands to go to East Timor in 1975. It was a huge story. Civil war, Indonesia threatening to become involved, and just a short flight from Australia. We were young and we were most eager to go. In the end, it came down to just 2 reporters, one from Sydney and one from Melbourne. And so in the interests of fairness, the news editors of both channels agreed to flip a coin. A coin was tossed in Sydney, while my news editor, John Marr, called heads in Melbourne. On the phone, Marr said he just heard the coin spiral on a glass-top table. There was a second of silence before he heard the words, "It's heads for Shackleton." The phone then went dead. The following Friday morning, reporter Greg Shackleton, cameraman Gary Cunningham, and sound assistant Tony Stewart flew out of Melbourne at 7 a.m. Exactly 1 week later, at 7 a.m, they and 2 newsmen from Channel 9, Malcolm Rennie and Brian Peters, were dead, killed by an Indonesian-led invasion force. They became known as the Balibo Five. Following the invasion, it's feared 1/4 of the population of East Timor were killed, including another Australian journalist, Roger East. Today, the people of Timor-Leste are still struggling, a third world country right on our doorstep. It's estimated upwards of 15,000 people are now living in the Balibo region alone. 15,000 who have no dental facilities. Media Super has helped fund the development of the house where my colleagues last sought shelter. And it's from there we hope to establish a dental clinic to service that community. The clinic would attract Australian health professionals, volunteers, to be accommodated at the Balibo Fort Hotel, giving work to local residents and promoting small businesses, local services, and the local community as a whole. A few dollars each is all we need. $10 each from you would be sufficient to get the clinic established and up and running. Just $10. More, of course, if you could afford it. It would not only be a worthy effort on your part, helping so many disadvantaged people, it would also be a most fitting tribute to the Balibo Five. In fact, all journalists who died just doing their job.